Despite best efforts of very good people, we still struggle with misogyny in the workplace. It's a fact. It's not something we're very comfortable talking about. And one of the challenges that comes with that is that we often end up in a conversation around not all men, which of course is true. Of course that's true. The problem is that then that closes the conversation and we don't actually then think about what action can we take, what do we need to do better, and how can we challenge some of our unconscious bias and thoughts, and that's men and women, around how we work together. I work with an enormous number of different organisations and companies who, despite all their best efforts, still struggle with creating a workspace where women feel safe to speak up or to be alone in a room with somebody else. It can just be a really difficult environment for some people. And so what we need to do is we need to have a conversation about what does good look like and what action, what real things can we do to address this, to make people feel safe and to become more aware of the situations that we might find ourselves in, and to have some really practical skills to address those situations in the moment. People are really doing incredible work to try and address this in workplaces, and my hat is off to them. But what often happens is that we default to old behaviours really quickly, particularly when we're under stress or we're going really fast. So we're having a conversation that works on Tuesday the 19th of November at the Arkaba Hotel with our subject matter expert, Annalie Blundell, who has written a book specifically around this issue and creating allyship and how we can do this better, and with Will Snow, who's an employment lawyer, thinking about how can we actually implement the policies and procedures and put into action the work that we want to do and make sure that we are creating this safe space for all our employees. This conversation is going to be facilitated by the wonderful Gary Edwards. I would strongly encourage you to come along to partake in this conversation, to ask questions, and to make sure that we are doing everything in our power to create great allyship in our workplaces, and to not just make it something that we talk about, but something we live, breathe and do every day. Please join us on the 19th of November.